Join me in creating a family of penguins using watercolors. This video presents an easy painting process that you can follow along with. I'm mixing Scarlet Lake with Prussian blue to create a bluish gray tone, and I add more water to it to achieve a lighter shade. With this light value, I'm drawing an oval shape and fill it in to create the body of the penguin. Next, I'm mixing Scarlet Lake with Prussian blue using less water to make a thick consistency. This gives me a dark bluish grey color that I will use to paint the flippers of the penguin. As I paint these flippers while the oval shape is still wet, you can see that the paint doesn't spread much beyond its area. The color blends beautifully on their own because we are using wet on wet technique to paint the penguin's flippers. Next, I draw the penguin's head in a round shape and extend it to create the beak using the same color that I used for painting the flippers of the penguin. Next, I used Naples yellow to paint the bottom of the beak and the other side of the head. I connect the head to the body with the same Naples yellow and use it to paint near the throat of the penguin. Using the same pigment that I used earlier to paint the penguin's flippers, with same consistency, I paint the feet of the penguin. We have completed painting the first penguin. Now let's move on to painting a baby penguin. Next, I'm using a medium value of bluish gray color to paint the semi-oval shape of the baby penguin. Next, I mix Scarlet Lake with Prussian blue to create a thicker consistency of bluish gray paint. This is used to paint the head of the baby penguin in an inverted U shape. Then I add beak, an eye, feet and flippers for this baby penguin. After painting the baby penguin, we move on to the third penguin, which faces towards the baby penguin. First, I paint an oval shape using a light value of bluish gray color. Next, using a thick consistency of bluish gray color, I paint the flippers of the penguin when this oval shape is still wet. Next, using the same pigment in same consistency, I paint the head of the penguin in a round shape and extend it to form its beak. Also, using the same pigment, I paint the feet of the penguin. I use this Naples yellow to paint the other side of the head and connect it to the body of the penguin. Also, I use it to paint near the throat of the penguin and at the bottom of the beak. We have completed painting 3 penguins effortlessly. We are now going to paint a funky penguin. We will start by painting an oval shape slightly tilted towards the left side. Once again, we have to paint this oval shape using light value of bluish gray. I just want you to remind that this bluish gray color is obtained by mixing a touch of scarlet lake with Prussian blue. Using thick consistency of bluish gray, I paint the backside of the penguin and also I add flippers of this penguin. Once again, I painted the head, beak and feet of the penguin using thick consistency of bluish gray. Using Naples yellow, I paint the other side of the head and under the beak. At last, we have to add shadow for these penguins using bluish gray pigment. I want the shadow of the penguin to have soft edges. So I use a damp brush to gently press near the edges and blend them smoothly to create soft edges. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and share it with your watercolor friends. Stay tuned for more watercolor painting videos. Until next time, take care and bye bye from Prema.